you guys are. Welcome back. Welcome back. We got through that buffer zone, stopped, used the restroom really quick, and now we are back. We are back. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you all. Oh, man. Still Portland bound. 326 miles remaining. Says arrival time now 11:03, but we got to stop and get something to eat. I'm going to stop where I can sit down somewhere for about 30 minutes and go through all the social media. I haven't done any of that today. Check everything out. Nola, old Uncle Bill, Susan, Trina. Thank you guys for being back in the house. Find like a little diner, give me some diner food. But we are back live, still on the 5, heading north, going through Eureka. We got a seafood buffet. First Thursday. It's not the first Thursday, it's the second Thursday. You know why they do it first Thursday? Because when these folks get their Social Security checks at the beginning of the month, they want them out there spending that money in those casinos. Charging and the backup phone charging. I was telling Rachel today, we went by Carl's Jr.'s. I said I was talking to Robert the other day on our way to church. We always go to In-N-Out for men's group. And I was saying, man, you know what I have been craving is Carl's Jr.'s. It's just so expensive in California. You get like you supersize a meal, you're paying over $20 for a hamburger, fries, and a drink. But I have been craving like a double Western. Pixie in here. Yeah, a little dark, huh? Micro test. No bears. No bears. We got it. It did get crazy though. The little, we were hydroplaning big time through those mountains. Your little traction control light kept coming on. I was taking it easy. I just want to get there safe. That's all I want. And no service whatsoever. And then I got service, and there was another high-speed chase on in Los Angeles. This guy looks like he got away. Pulled up to this brick wall, jumped over, and walked right through a complex. There was like no cops around. What's this say? Chains condition in effect. Well, we don't got chains, I'll tell you that much. Let's see what this one says. Chains condition in effect when lit. It's not lit. Hopefully it ain't lit on the way home. I don't want to pay, what is it, like $60 for a set of chains for a rental car? The Sweeney girl reminds me of an old Carl's Jr.'s ad. Yeah, kind of does. They used to have some pretty, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? They pushed the limits for a fast food chain, but it worked for them. Then they did the pothead one, that them and Jack in the Box, the stoner. cravings. Our GPS thought we were in the middle of that town right now. Let me see some. Chris B and Karen Sunflower in the house. Hornbrook. Where are we gonna stop? Ashland. I wonder what's in Ashland to eat. Northwest Pizza and Pasta Company. We'll have to play with that in about an hour. I'm a man from Eugene in San Francisco right now. Right on. There's some good places to eat in San Francisco, that's for sure. Eugene is where I stayed last time, I think. That's where we stopped off and got a hotel on our way to Portland in October. Mountain oysters, huh? I don't think I want mountain oysters. Kaylee, what's up? Saint Fan's in the house. Renee's in the house. What's my ETA now? I think it was 11:03. 11:05. Still sprinkling just enough to make you keep your windshield wipers on. California. Shouldn't be too far away from the border. We are heading to Portland, Oregon. We will be outside of the ICE facility tomorrow afternoon, Saturday afternoon, and Sunday. It's going to be a Patriot weekend down there. I want to thank you all for helping us out and getting us gas, food, and lodging. You are appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Rest area 2 miles. Next rest area 26 miles. Peggy, how are you? Less than 300 miles back to go. It says Medford 40 miles, Ashland 27. We getting close to Oregon, man. Try that again. We're getting close to Oregon, folks. I don't know, Uncle Bill. I just leave it on for like 2 hours and then I just take it off. I think that's it. Patricia Joy, how are you doing? Folks drive by, right? It's all about MAGA. It's MAGA country, even in Portland, folks. like the MAGA one the best. I just love that American flag right there. I have to pull up next to somebody. MAGA. MAGA. Let's see if we can get. We got some traffic coming up. We'll just look over like this. Put it in my back window, huh? Oh, that would be great. Yeah, when I went to that No on Prop 50 rally, we all went to grab something to eat. There was probably a group of like 20. I knew like 9 of them, I think. And everybody's asking, oh my God, where'd you get that hat? Watch the show and there's always a chance you could get one. Closer to Oregon. There's that way station for the folks coming into Cali. To Portland. We won't get there tonight in time for any action, but we got the entire weekend. Not right now. We got to get a raffle going. James. That's either a skunk or somebody's getting high. No, we are not on a convoy. We are headed to Portland, Oregon to cover the events at the Portland Ice Facility. It's going to be a Patriot weekend. So we're getting there late tonight. Kaylee, thank you so much for your Rumble rant. Appreciate your guys' support, and thank you guys for always helping us out and being part of the, I don't even say Oreo Army anymore, the Oreo family. I see flashing red lights. 300 miles. 300 miles to go. We're going to break the 300 mark in about a half a mile. We'll be at 299. I'll be excited when it's under 100. When you get your second burst of energy. We're about ready to pull into Oregon right now on the I-5. Speed limit. Entering Jackson County. We are in Oregon. That's why that speed limit went down to 55 so they can get their police on you. We are in Oregon, folks. Again, Kaylee, thank you for that Rumble rant. It is appreciated. What's up? Test area. You gonna test the brakes? I'm gonna test the emergency brake. I even got no big signs right over 55, 55, 55. We're doing 60. Steep downgrade ahead. This is where they try to get you to get caught with a speed. Consider these trucks hazards. Oh, these people. Jefferson downgrade next 7 miles. Tries to sneak up to 80, 90 miles an hour. Truck ramp. Slow down. It says my speed. Social media stuff for a moment and get back on the road. That's a weird cruise control on this car. It doesn't slow you down, or it doesn't slow you down when you're going downhill. Like most of them, you put on cruise 55, it stays at 55 whether you're going uphill or downhill. This one, it don't apply any brakes. That's weird. Smell those brakes right there. Smell them big time. Another truck escape ramp. Rest area and welcome center. could grab pizza. Not as good as turkey or meatloaf, but such a pizza snob though, now that I make my own. Pumpkin pie, huh? You know what I love about Costco? You get a whole pumpkin pie, $7.99. And it is huge. Last time I was in Portland for lunch, I found some little Italian joint. It's pretty good. I can't remember the name, but they had a lunch special. It was the lasagna I think it was lasagna, came with a salad and a soda. I was out of there for like 15, 16 bucks. I said, I can't beat that. But pecan is my favorite. I just can't eat too much of it. Too much sugar, but it is absolutely. And then like you want to go extra crazy, pecan cheesecake. But last week, me and Rach ran to Costco and they were giving out samples of their, what's that new, their Dubai cheesecake. And it was one of the mini cheesecakes. But they gave out a pretty decent serving. I was like, holy cow, it was so good, so rich. Let this car go around. Lead the way, car, lead the way. I can eat like the Costco serving of Costco size pies. I can eat like a half a pecan pie. Just give me a glass of milk. Oh. All those fixins are coming up here pretty soon for Thanksgiving. Janice. Thank you, Janice, on Venmo. You guys rock. a skunk. Either we had a skunk or somebody driving by puffing on that organ weed. We don't like, yeah, Iron Skillet truck stop, like, if I'm in the mood for some nasty truck stop food, there's a lot of great truck stop food. I know, trust me. But Iron Skillet, yeah. They can't even do a hamburger right. Phoenix, Medford, Portland. We're all charged up on this one. We're at 98 on the iPad and 75 here. There we go. Going to a little restaurant about 33 miles away. I had a 4-star rating. Thank you, Jalen, for the Venmo. That got loud. That was the first notification I got all night. I'm having to look for them. Thank you, Jalen, for the Venmo. And then Janice earlier. After I eat, we'll hit another live on the way into Portland. I wish I got studio credits for these live streams. I would have my 30 hours done. It's weird, it gave me that Venmo notification, then I look and Rachel texted me like 6 minutes ago. Sent me a picture, she goes, oh my God, Caden would love this. They got a remote control Cybertruck. She found a picture of, he's always pointing out Cybertrucks. One way to wake me up, Jalen, knowing that thing's that loud. Every time I get a Venmo, I'm gonna damn near have a heart attack. Yeah, honk and wave. Canola. I'm gonna walk into this restaurant with my shorts and my flip-flops, and they're gonna be like, what the hell's wrong with this guy? Yeah, she found one. Maybe she's putting together a Christmas list or something. I don't know. It's coming up. Oh, and by the way, do me this favor. I gotta remember to say this every day. So I have TikTok, obviously. And as a creator, I can sell. We're doing some stuff. We got some awesome stuff. But anything you find on TikTok, and a lot of people buy from TikTok, email it to me and I will put it in my showcase and I get credit for selling it. So if you find something, whether it's a holiday Christmas tree or Christmas presents or I don't care, makeup, just send me what it is and I'll add it to my showcase, and then you can go to my profile on my showcase, buy it, and then I get credit for that. We bought a, I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to we actually did a couple live streams. We bought a, what is it? A Next Playground. It's like a Wii. It has a camera. You don't really use controllers for this video game system. And I'm telling you, that thing is cool. And the reason why I bought it is because obviously we can sell on TikTok. And after I sell so many, it'll obviously be free. And then anything after that, I get commission on. And we played that. I mean, even when I got home from church the other night, Rach and Caden were playing that. They have like bowling and it's very similar to the Wii, like Wii bowling. And I used to love the Wii, but this one, you don't hold the controller in your hand. It literally has a camera that looks at your body and everything. And you can put spin on the ball because it watches your hand. And it has all kind of stuff, especially, we have an Xbox 360 or whatever it is. There is no games, learning games for Caden or shapes. This one, it has all kind of preschool and educational stuff. It is awesome. But if you do find something on TikTok you want, just email it to me and I'll add it to my showcase and I'll email the numbers, how many people buy from TikTok. And now that it's American base owned, triggering the liberals, they would rather have China own it. Pretty cool shopping center right there. Got all kind of neon. But yeah, if you don't have my TikTok, it's at Josh Fulfer. That's JOSHFULFER. Follow us on it. I put a lot of, especially when I'm like in places like Oregon, I'm using 2 cameras and you get a live stream, and then I do some recording away from the live stream and I put that on TikTok. So watch out for the deer, huh? Yeah, I've had that incident in Maryland. How many remember that, hitting that deer? I had deer hair into my car for months. And the cool thing, the more stuff I start selling, they'll just send me samples, and if I like it, I can promote it. Like that, the next playground. That's why, like, I'll promote the hell out of that thing. That thing, if you got, I'm telling you, I was amazed. I was like, I'm a little nervous. We have 30 days to ship it back, but we can make money, especially near Black Friday and everything. And I checked it out, and I was like, wow, what a deal. Sailing right now. I'm local there. They have been on the shoulder near the Golden Hill northbound side. All right, thank you. Thank you, appreciate that. Smoky pipe in the house. And I hit that thing, I locked it up. I locked it up, and that thing went flying and kept running. I was like, where the hell did it go? I'm lucky there wasn't a car behind me because they would have rear-ended us. Lucky it didn't go through the window and kill Julius. They would have called me a racist. 25 miles to the dinner place. 23 miles to the dinner place. Rose, Southern Oregon RV Park. What's that on your rear view mirror or your side view mirror? What's that stuck in your hood? That's Bambi. Yeah, I'm eating in Grants Pass. No one's staying with the hotel with me as far as I know yet. Obviously, Patriots are coming. If there's somebody that I know or somebody that needs. Never have. What is it today? Tomorrow, there's a concert in Fresno I really wanted to go to. Rachel really wanted to go to. I was like, man, these tickets are $110. I'm just not spending that kind of money. Not unless we win the lottery. I remember when I went and got my oil changed 3 days later, the guy's like, hit a deer? And he's like, yeah, I hit my second one this season. I was like, holy cow, and they were everywhere in Maryland. You wouldn't think so, but they were everywhere. The blades were going back and forth. Yeah, we're gonna stop. We're gonna drive all the way to Portland tonight. It is get there probably about a little after midnight, since we're stopping for dinner here in about 20 minutes. And then we're gonna eat in the live, and then we will be back for the remainder of the drive into Portland. Thank you guys for hanging out, keeping me awake. I know it's only 7, but when you just sit behind the wheel, we left at like 10:45 this morning. Tried to get out a little earlier, but good thing is we'll be there for tomorrow. paved road, though. I gotta give it credit for the road right here. Definitely tell you're not in California. Even if they just repaved the road, there's all kind of crap everywhere. Rogue River, Salem, 216. Got him. Sleep in tomorrow. I never can sleep in. Go to bed at 2, wake up at 7. Go to bed at 11, wake up at 6. Go to bed at 4, wake up at 7:30. Of good eats in Grant Pass, huh? Yeah, I'm found a little restaurant that's open till 9, so I said, you know what, give it a shot. And from what I'm understanding, I didn't message the person I need to. You might see some people you haven't seen for a while down there. I don't know if they were just teasing it, but we'll see. 4 more minutes. All right, guys, I'm going to end this live. I will be live probably within 45. Grub, then I'll tell you how it was. Take care, guys. We'll see you in about 45.